What do you want?
Must have been some dream, huh?
Why are you here?
You and I have a little unfinished business.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Tide with Bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent.
I was sure there was no hope. Her white sweater was caked with mud, and the sleeve got caught. No hope.
My pen!
But I tried Tide with Bleach.
Your dirt, your dingies, everything's whiter with Tide with Bleach. Fake a dirty sock. Gets only this white with other detergents, but Tide with Bleach gets it gleaming white.
Mud and grime's gone. Mrs. Virginia Dean.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Let's party! You, me, Ernie, and 1 million dishes.
You know I love our little chats over a nice hot sink of big ivory bubbles. Look at this dish. You know what this is, Ernie? This is clean. Rough. My hands? Yeah, they were a wreck. But that was weeks ago, before your Aunt Claire brought me ivory liquid. Now my hands feel soft, like Annie's. Yes, Annie, I'm stunned myself. Is this country great or what?
Ivory liquid, where clean and soft go hand in hand.
There's a world out there waiting to rough you up. Your skin gets rougher as the day goes by. Then it's time for Jergens Extra Dry. Smoothing out the rough spot. Whoa! Smoothing out the rough spot.
Jergens Extra Dry isn't just an ordinary lotion. It's a therapeutic skin conditioning treatment that helps heal the roughest elbows, knees, and heels.
Smoothing out the rough spot. Jergens Extra Dry.
Millions of people in the prime of their lives have used Ben Gay to help relieve minor arthritis pain. You've just been looking at 2 of them. Ben Gay, relieving arthritis pain for nearly a century.
Dentists warn the #1 dental problem isn't cavities, it isn't tartar, it's plaque. And most people just don't brush well enough to get enough plaque off their teeth. That's why there's Plaques, the dental rinse specifically designed to remove plaque.
Dr. Kalani knows the value of life, but life has one more lesson: love. Richard Chamberlain, Island Sun, It's Passion in Paradise. Then, a spirited family reunion.
Oh, shut up.
You're yelling at ghosts. Can Greg face his past?
Would you like to be alone?
On Knots Landing, Thursday.
Live Wednesday, February 21st, the Grammy Awards.
Get the hell out of my bedroom.
Oh, believe me, this is the last place I feel like being. But I can't leave till I got what I came for.
What are you looking for? Stop it!
I'll suggest you stay in bed, sweetheart. You don't look too good.
Get out!
Quietly.
What do you want?
Oh, we trashed the place. Just trying to prevent a repetition of what happened at the country club last night.
Philip, you made a big mistake choosing Beth over your own wife in public.
Oh, I never got a chance to choose, Blake. You took that away from me a long time ago with all your lying and scheming. But now I have something worthwhile back in my life. Ooh.
That's what I think of your precious little Beth.
Oh, you've hurt me so much. You know, you really don't know what a big mistake you made last night at the country club. You gave everybody a real good look at the real you. You're not going to be able to fool anybody anymore.
I hate you. I would do anything to hurt you.
Good. Then why don't we just settle the terms of this divorce now?
Come on, Blake, pick up the phone. Come in.
Good morning. I'm sorry I ran out on you this morning, but I had an early meeting with an important client.
Ross, we had to talk about last night.
Oh, I know, and I want to, too, but first...
No, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Russ, last night was a mistake.
And why did you repeat it this morning?
I know, that was before I walked into this office.
You're going to have to explain that one to me,
It's
Holly.
nothing personal.
Oh, well, that makes me feel so much better.
You know how I care. You know. It's just that I have so much going on in my life right now. I'm trying to make a go of this station. I've got to get the show syndicated. And Blake's going through this messy divorce. I should have been with her this morning and then at my desk at 8 o'clock. Where was I? I was repeating last night's mistake. And I just can't have this kind of distraction in my life.
Well, that's what you consider me, a distraction?
No, you're more than that. You're my friend and my business partner, and I'm afraid to jeopardize that.
What are you so afraid of?
Hey, are you ready to review the tapes we want to submit for syndication?
Oh, yes. Come on in.
Oh, yeah. Nadine asked if she could sit in. I just wanted to see what you're looking for to attract a national audience.
Oh, sure. An objective opinion, that'd be great. William, why don't you cue up the first tape? I've got to call Blake. Ross, why don't you stay and help us?
Sure. What are friends and partners for?
Chelsea, I really wish you would eat something. I just can't, Mom.
Come on. You've had a tough night. Eat.
I would, but my stomach is in knots. I mean, this creep comes into our apartment, ransacks, violates all of my things, and chases us out of our
apartment. It's not
apartment.
going to last forever. We're going to go back soon. We're going to clean up the place.
Why? So this person can come back in and do it again?
We're going to find out who's doing this. I promise.
I just wish that I could talk to them.
Oh,
Chelsea, please. Whoever did this needs to talk to a psychiatrist, not you.
Don't get any crazy ideas here, please.
I got it.
That's why we hired Frank. He's taking care of all of this.
So just calm down, okay?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Ed. It's Holly. I heard about what Blake did at the country club last night. I've been trying to reach her on the phone all morning, but the line's busy.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to call her a couple of times myself.
How bad was it? Honestly.
She was upset. She'd had too much to drink. It was the alcohol.
In other words, it was horrible.
Hi.
Hi.
Is everyone up?
Come on in. Nobody slept much around here last night.
How are you? I'm all right. I hesitate to come over here, but I thought this might give you a clue. It's another letter from your devoted fan, Johnny. It was delivered really early this morning at the guard shed.
Jerk. Dear Johnny, I hope you got the message I left at your apartment. It won't be the last, I promise. Love, your devoted fan. If I could just get my hands on that.
Johnny? Holly wants to talk to you.
Hello.
Hi. You coming in to help us pick out the shows we're submitting for syndication?
Holly, I don't know. We had a problem at the apartment last night.
What?
Well, somebody broke in and trashed the place.
Oh, my God. You and Chelsea weren't hurt, were you?
No, we weren't there, but we were a little shaken up, so we decided to stay at Ed and Mo's last night.
Well, of course. Listen, don't worry about coming in here. We'll handle everything.
Well, listen, why don't you start narrowing things down, and Chelsea and I will come in for the final selections.
Okay, don't worry about anything.
I know, but it might help Chelsea to get her mind off things.
All right. Well, we'll see you when we see you.
Okay. Thanks, Holly.
If I could just talk to this person and reason with them and find out what they
Forget
want
about it.
from
I
me.
don't want you anywhere near this nutcase.
No way. This, whoever it is way too close to home for you to go chasing after them. And with your luck, you'd find them.
Will you listen to your friend, please?
Do you want anything else? I'm fine, thanks.
You know, Johnny told me about that bomb threat that Holly got the other night. I wonder how that figures into all of this.
Well, it's got to be someone that knows that you two work together. Wait a minute. What? Didn't you say that your engagement ring is missing?
Yes.
Where do you keep that ring when you're not wearing it?
Well, I wear it all the time, except when I'm showering or doing the dishes, and then I put it in a little jewelry box, and I keep it in my pocket of my robe.
The robe that Dana just happened to be wearing when I walked into your apartment last night.
She was borrowing a dress for me to wear to the party.
Yes, Ray, I have met Dana. She's really very sweet, very shy girl. I hope you're right.
Listen, I just don't think all of this speculation is doing any good. The cops are on this. Let them do their job, see what they can come up with.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, listen. I have got an idea for you.
What?
Why don't you come down to the station with me, and we can help Holly pick out some shows for syndication.
Are you crazy?
Harley, what happened? Oh, let me get this. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I'll get it there.
I was off. This time, he pushed his way in last night. And he attacked me. He threw me on the floor, and he tied me up, and he gagged me.
Well, where'd Dylan go?
He cut out on me before the guy broke in. I tried to fight him, Sam, but he was so strong.
Oh. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No. No, this wasn't sexual. This was about my lease. I know it.
Well, whatever it is, whatever. We'll just call the police and get them to figure it out, okay? Is that okay? Okay. We gotta get that guy before he gets anyone. Yes, hi. I'm calling from
361.
361 5th Street? Yeah, well, my friend's shop was broken into last night, and she was attacked, okay? No, you can't talk to her right now. She's tied up. Okay, would you please get here as soon as possible, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, now just tell me what happened with Dylan last night.
I told you, he cut out on me. He left me to face my attacker all alone.
Why did he leave you then?
Roger, sometimes I wish you were a fish.
Coast, the scent opens your eyes. Coast lather, spirits start to rise. Coast is the way to make you feel alive.
Roger, want to go to the park?
Coast, feel alive with Coast.
Soft, 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 fluffy, soft, soft, soft. From a dryer sheet, downy dryer sheet. Oh, come on, come on, come on in. That downy feeling next to your skin.
Downy tumbles away static cling while it softens best of any dryer sheet. You can see the bubble doesn't burst with Downy.
Soft, soft, come on in, the feeling's fine. Come on in to Downy.
There's nothing to be nervous about. Just follow the baton and count. Why am I so worried? Beethoven won't be there. Just Mom and Dad. Lots of moms and dads. Dinner's ready. Better hurry. How can I eat? I'm too nervous. Mom says musicians play better after a good meal. A ride of fries. Well, maybe one or two. Beethoven's mom must have made him lots of fries before a concert.
Suddenly, something woke me. Patty never coughed like that. I remembered hearing about Pediacare Night Rest.
Trust the care in new Pediacare Night Rest.
Now we'll both get a good night's rest.
Now this has the odor-absorbing power of this. New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
Dylan, why did you leave Harley alone last night?
She's a big girl. She can take care of herself.
Well, she was attacked last night.
What?
You heard me. Someone broke in last night and attacked her.
Well, maybe it was the same guy who tore up your sword. What do you think, Harley?
I don't think so. He tied me up and he gagged me.
Or maybe you just staged it to make it look that way.
She couldn't have done that. I found her. She'd have to be a contortionist to do something like that to herself.
Oh, Sam, please. Dylan probably doesn't understand that word.
Why don't you tell Sam how you tore up your store last night? Go on, don't be shy, Harley.
Is that true, Harley?
Look, maybe I exaggerated a few minor details about last night. But I am telling you, what happened, happened. Just like this guy breaking in happened.
I'm gonna go to the store and get some aspirin so you two can settle this yourself.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let go of me!
No, you settle this with Sam, or I'm telling her you were coming on to me last night. Look, you gotta take up against it, buddy.
First you want me off the show completely. Now you want me to go down there to pick out tapes for syndication, Johnny? Forget it.
Look, Chelsea, I thought you wanted to help. You got so upset when I suggested you stay away from the station that...
But you want me to risk going back there now?
Nobody knows you're going with me. And you'd be with me, so you'd be safe. Chelsea, this is the payoff of all your hard work.
Well, I can't. I've got to plan the wedding today. What? Well, I've got to go pick up the bridesmaids' gifts and have them wrapped.
Chelsea, I can do that. I don't have to go down to the Journal today. I've got plenty of time.
Well, then I have to entertain our guest. Who, me? No, you don't. I'm going to the station today.
Wait, I've got a better idea. You come to the station with me, and if we have enough time, we'll stop by the jewelry store and we'll get you another ring.
Johnny, we can't
It was
afford that.
insured, okay? What do you say?
Okay.
Great.
All right, so why don't you all come back here for lunch? I'll make some pea soup.
Oh, yeah, we'd love to. Sorry. It's just a reaction I have. I was so used to being a starving comedian, I'm used to saying yes to any free food. Even if it is nutritious. Oh, God.
What's so funny? Oh, hey, nothing. I'll explain it later. First, you got to tell me how Blake is.
You know what my terms are.
Are you referring to that ridiculous list that Mr. Burke gave us the other day?
That's what I want.
Well, then I suggest you get serious.
I am serious. Half. Understand? I want half of everything you've got, including my job at Spalding.
Well, then I guess I'll see you in court.
Oh, you don't want that.
Hey.
Do you?
No skin off my nose. You're the one that had me locked up in the loony bin when you knew I was perfectly sane.
First, you tried to strangle me, and then dumped on me in public by throwing a party for another woman, and there were plenty of witnesses,
No
remember?
judge in his right mind will rule against me, and you know it.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Sure, I guess we will.
I can just hear Mr. Burke grilling Beth now.
Grilling Beth about what? She didn't do anything.
About where she was all those months, and of course, she'll have to tell the truth. And tell that she was shacking up with another man.
That is totally irrelevant to our divorce, and you know it.
Oh, I can just hear poor Beth now, having to tell all the tacky details of her past with Neil. How they slept together in that one little bed, side by side. How he fed her, clothed her, bathed.
Shut up!
Oh, that reminds me. We'll all want to hear why she didn't speak for months on end. Do you know?
That's none of your business.
If we go to court, it will be the entire country's business. And just think, Mr. Burke might have to subpoena those journals to show that you loved another woman when you were married to me. Would you like to read the excerpts aloud? Or shall I?
why did you cut out on me last night, huh?
I told you I should never have gone to that party. I was making people uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, where'd you go?
Home.
Home. Didn't you go to Johnny and Chelsea's, too?
Yeah, before the party. Why?
Oh, nothing. It's just that somebody, broke into their apartment and completely ransacked it and everything.
You're kidding.
No. Did you lock the door when you left?
Yeah, of course. I clicked it shut behind me like Chelsea asked me to.
Oh, good girl. You didn't notice anybody, like, suspicious or anything, did you? Like, hanging around the apartment at all?
No. Are they okay? I mean, are Johnny and Chelsea okay?
Yeah, they're fine. It's just that somebody trashed their apartment. And unfortunately, somebody stole Chelsea's engagement ring, the box and everything.
Oh, she must be really upset.
Yeah, she's pretty upset about it. Ooh, which reminds me, I'd better start getting to work.
Yeah, I should get to work, too.
I guess we better, both get going, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, listen, thanks for dropping by.
You're welcome.
Wow, it's cold. Here, get dressed. Catch.
Our volunteer of the year is Doris Craig.
It's terrific how Depend changes people's lives. And now there is a terrific change in Depend elastic leg undergarments. It's called AbsorbLock, a unique leakage protection system that locks in 25% more. It'll do wonders for your confidence and get you back into life. Thank you so much. Get back into life with Depend. Now with AbsorbLock protection.
Today's Duracell battery keeps punching into the final rounds because it lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back. Duracell. You can't top the copper top.
Nighttime backache? Try Momentum Muscular Backache Formula. Momentum has extra medicine to help relieve your backaches so you can sleep.
My back feels great, and I slept like a log.
Momentum Muscular Backache Formula.
Treat yourself like you should. Treat yourself oh so good with chocolate kudos granola snack. The pleasure so big and light. You'll love the whole grain crunch and nuts in every bite. Kudos make chocolate be everything it should. So treat yourself oh so good.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment. The cave is in the hands of a terrorist.
My brother dies, you die.
Will they meet his demands?
I'll never agree to that. You just signed your own death warrant.
Jake and the Fat Man, tonight.
She discovered that her husband was selling military secrets to the enemy.
I'd like the number of the FBI.
Family of Spies, beginning Sunday at 9.
This is CBS.
We got the breakfast right and so much more. We're King Cullen, Long Island Zone.
Check King Cullen's savings this week. Dolly Madison ice cream, assorted flavors, $2.29 a half gallon. Chunk Light Bumblebee tuna, 69 cents in oil or water. Brawny towels, 59 cents for the jumbo roll. Plus assorted creamette macaroni, 1 pound packages, 2 for 49 cents.
We got the breakfast right and so much more. We're King Cullen, your Long Island store.
You know, being an anchor banker is the best when I see my customer walk out of the bank smiling. That's what it's really all about.
Service. At Anchor, we've eliminated unnecessary forms and cut out red tape, so we have more time to do what we do best.
Help our customers with financial products that think of your needs first. Checking, savings, loans, and now we can deliver better than ever.
We're your Anchor bankers.
Here for you.
Presenting Zappa Pack. Cheese whiz for one.
Starts with a flip, then a zip, zap, and dip. Wanna make your food fun? Get the cheese whiz for one.
Zappa Pack cups from Cheese Whiz for hot cheese sauce and a zap.
Jaza Gabor, glamour in the slammer. Next to Alder.
You're stalling, Philip. Will I see you in court?
You're not going to win anything by doing this.
But the point is, I'm willing to give it a shot. Are you? I didn't think so.
Don't be too sure.
Oh, but I am. I just realized if you react that way to having your journals read out loud in public, you'll never let Beth be dragged through the mud on that witness stand.
This is between you and me. Let's keep it that way.
Beth is between you and me, and I know that you will do anything to protect her. So we are definitely talking about an out-of-court settlement here. And you know my price.
I didn't steal that ring, Frank. I swear I didn't. Please don't look at me like that.
Then, Dana, why do you have this ring?
This was in the pocket of Chelsea's robe, and it fell and it got chipped, see? And I just wanted to have it fixed before Chelsea found out that I broke it.
Then why'd you keep the ring?
I didn't even know the ring was in the box until I was halfway down the hallway, and the door had already locked behind me.
So why didn't you call her? You could at least call her and let her know that you found it or you had it.
I was embarrassed. I was afraid she wouldn't believe me. I was even afraid you weren't going to believe me. But it is the truth, Frank. I swear it is.
I believe you.
You do?
Yeah.
I should have known I could trust you.
Well, good. Because you know how you asked me to be honest with you? I think it'd be great if you start being honest with me, you know?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't be apologizing to me, though. You should really take this ring over to Chelsea's and just explain to her. She'll understand. She's a great girl.
I can't do that, no. With my past, she'll never believe me. People still hold Bruce and what I did to Phillip against me. Johnny and Chelsea will never believe me now.
Yes, they will. Just give them a chance, okay? Take the ring over.
Frank, please. Please don't ask me to do that, please.
Dana, what do you want me to do?
Well, will you help me?
I'll find my scarf someplace.
Well, I hope so, because I picked out that scarf especially for you. You know, I just don't think the circus groupie show had enough weight.
Oh, thank you. I agree with Gilly.
Well, I just think we need something light to counterpoint all that depressing stuff you people like.
Well, why don't we let Johnny and Chelsea decide for us?
What have you narrowed it down to?
Well, we've got 6 really good shows, but Nadine has made the point that we should have some humor to offset the hard-hitting news stuff.
Well, that's a good point.
Well, thank you. I'm glad somebody around here understands entertainment.
So, what's first?
Right. Well,
It's all yours.
First is the Howard Snow interview. Remember the homeless family that lives down by the river?
I love this one. It's inspiring yet hard-hitting. Yeah.
Let's have a save.
These were just delivered to the guard's desk.
Ooh.
Don't look at me.
I bet they're for me. That Billy Lewis is such a sweetheart. I'll never forget last night. Love, Ross? Oh. I'm so sorry.
I love country stories.
Hey, Country Crock, in the country.
Well, where do you think rich buttery taste came from?
Well, I know where it's going.
Shed-spread Country Crock. Rich, buttery taste, fewer calories, and no cholesterol. Taste country good, country fresh, Country Crock.
LensCrafters made me these wonderful top-quality glasses and got me back on track in about an hour.
LensCrafters puts the whole lab right in the store to custom craft your top quality glasses in about an hour. Call LensCrafters at 1-800-522-LENS.
Call me a nut, but all I ever wanted was to get into a Fifth Avenue candy bar, to be part of those crunchy layers of peanut butter, to be smothered in Hershey's pure milk chocolate. Alas, I'm just a peanut, and they want peanut butter. To make a long story short, they don't want me. Never did. Never will.
Fifth Avenue, it's everything it's cracked up to be.
That's the story of my life.
Why Raisin Nut Bran instead of our regular Raisin Bran, Arnold?
What's wrong with something new, Judith?
These aren't regular raisins, Arnold.
No, they're raisins covered in nuts. That's why they're called raisin nuts, Judith.
I guess I'll have to taste it, Arnold.
That's right, Judith.
I love Raisin Nut Bran. Pumpkin.
I knew you would, Sunshine.
Raisin Nut Bran, one bowl, and you'll be ours.
It's terrible, terrible cold. My eyes hurt, my nose hurts.
Today we'd like you to try Tylenol Cold.
I didn't know that Tylenol made a cold medication.
Tylenol Cold has 4 powerful medicines to help relieve runny nose, congestion, hacking cough, and aching pain.
I feel great. My eyes don't hurt, my nose isn't running. Tylenol Cold lives up to its name. It works.
Tylenol Cold. Trust it because it's Tylenol. Use it because it works. Also a no drowsiness formula.
Yeah. Well, that's a wrap, guys.
Yeah.
Well, works fine.
Looks like we have 3 winners there.
Well, how can the syndicator say no? Yeah, I like the way you think.
Well,
Honey, we have got to do lunch sometime soon.
sure. Just vacation.
Take my advice. Don't let a sweet guy like Ross get away.
Elastic band.
Well, listen, we'll be heading to Maureen's in a few minutes. Ray.
We just got to stop by his office to look for that scarf.
Oh, no problem. I'll meet
It's
you up
gotta be
front.
someplace.
Oh, I'm sure it is. We'll find
Hey,
it.
Holly, do you have the keys to the cabinet?
Oh, yeah, sure. Here.
Thank you. I'm going to lock up the master tapes. We have copies in the file room.
Thanks for all your help, Gilly.
Hey, no problem. I enjoyed watching those shows again. Here you go.
Okay. Hey, William, how about we grab some lunch?
Sure, I am starved. Ross, see you later.
Yes, talk to you later.
Holly, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Flowers are just beautiful. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm glad that you like them.
Oh. Looks like we've got 3 good shows.
Yes, indeed. Well, I guess I should be going. Looks like we've finished our business.
Wait, Ross.
Yes?
I was thinking of maybe we should call a staff meeting for everybody, let them know what Johnny and Chelsea are going through.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. I mean, we don't want to scare people unnecessarily. Perhaps we should wait until we find out if the police find anything at their apartment.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anything else?
No.
Yes.
You asked me before what I was afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
For starters, I'm afraid of how I feel about you. I haven't felt this way in a long time. And I'm just afraid that if things don't work out, then I'll lose you as a partner.
If the truth be known, you don't need a business partner. You made a go of the station all on your own.
You know, I really feel that way myself. It's the first time in my whole life that I feel like I've done something on my own. And I'm afraid of jeopardizing that for a relationship.
Would it help anything if I called you Ms. Lindsay?
And I feel guilty, too.
About what?
about feeling happy if Blake's so unhappy?
Holly, you cannot lead her life for her, can you?
Well,
Would you honestly answer one question for me?
I'll try.
Wouldn't happen to have a Bible around here, would you?
No, I think the Gideons overlooked me.
That's okay. They say that this is the next best thing to being there. So raise your right hand and put your left one on this telephone book. Holly Lindsay, regardless of fears, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I'm not so sure about this.
All right.
Are you falling in love with me? And I with you. Therefore, all the fears in the world. And by the way, I have a few of them myself. All the fears in the world can't keep us apart. Do you have a date for lunch?
Yeah, I do. Let me call Blake.
Would you like me to take you over there?
No, I'd like to go somewhere and snuggle up next to you in a secluded booth somewhere.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You know, it's ironic that the person that tried to help me the most this past year is the person that I loathe the most in the world. My father. He tried to tell me that you were nothing but a slut. Just a gold-digging opportunist. He told me not to marry you, but I didn't listen to him. I guess he did learn a few things from you in bed, huh?
You did, too. And you enjoyed it until you lost your mind over Beth. But your sexual abandonment is another juicy conversation for court.
Yeah. It's a nice disguise, isn't it? Tell me, though, you really think that you can cover your spots with this and nobody will know who you are, sweetheart? You really think? Think people don't know that you're trash? That you're just a common alley cat?
Only in bed. And only you know that. No one else can see that.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I never looked at another person when we were married, unlike you, but then again, that's another conversation for court.
You know, it really is a shame, because it's obvious that you've gone to a lot of trouble. You got yourself a fancy education, you bought a lot of nice clothes, you even changed your name, but it didn't do you any good, did it? Because you're still just Christina Thorpe, a lonely, pathetic excuse for a woman that nobody wants to be with.
Take your journals and get out.
What's the matter, Chrissy? Am I getting to you? Are you going to freak out on me again? Should I hide the car keys so that you don't wrap yourself around a tree? Maybe I better go look in the medicine cabinet, see if you have any barbiturates, huh?
Not a chance, Philip. I live to have these conversations.
Let me tell you something. We have any more conversations like we had last night, and I'll rip your tongue out.
Get out or I'm calling the police.
Well, I guess you better call them, because they're the only people you have left to call. Seeing as your mother and father have forsaken you, you're going to be all alone again. It's going to be just you. You're not going to have anybody. Is that what you want?
If you want to sling any more, call my lawyer. This is starting to bore me.
Oh, I can see that it's boring you, but let me tell you something. You know, I'll even give it to you. You do have the upper hand right now, but I'm not worried at all, because you'll make a mistake. You always do.
I'm not going to be alone, Big Brother. I have Little Brother to watch over me.
My first night managing the restaurant, and I run out of my antiperspirant. So I borrowed my husband's Suave. Suave worked great. And when I found out how little Suave cost, I switched.
Suave, antiperspirant, and deodorant. So effective, you won't believe the price.
America's most notorious child sex abuse trial comes to an end, but the outrage, the anguish, the questions go on. That's why this week's People let you in on what went wrong, how the McMartin case became a nightmare. People, that's what we're all about.
My wife's out of town, so I'm on dad patrol, and Ellen wakes up in the middle of the night with this really bad cough. So I go into her room, and I could tell that she really needed some relief fast. So I called our pediatrician, and he recommended pediatric formula 44.
Introducing Pediatric Formula 44. Its protectant formula is so effective it starts working the instant they swallow.
It worked. I mean, she's doing terrific. And beating me at checkers.
New Pediatric Formula 44.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Conn's corn dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Conn's hot dogs and cornbread, heat and eat. It's a meal on a stick that can't be beat. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Get them at your store in the hot dog section. Conn's corn dogs are pure perfection. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. CBS News has learned that in his State of the Union message tonight, President Bush will propose major U.S. and Soviet troop cuts in Europe. CBS News will carry the broadcast at 9 Eastern Time. A U.S. Coast Guard cutter fired today on a Cuban-operated freighter believed to be carrying drugs in the Gulf of Mexico. The freighter escaped after it was hit. No word on injuries. Now this.
In 1 out of 2 homes in America, people come home to Kenmore appliances, like the industry's largest usable capacity washer and matching dryer, just $4.19 and $3.19. Only at Sears and Sears Brand Central through Saturday.
In Los Angeles, prosecutors say they'll retry Raymond Buckey on child molesting charges that were unresolved in the nation's longest criminal trial. I'm Harold Dow, CBS News New York. Complete coverage tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather reporting from Moscow.
So you think she's going to be okay? Well, she's pretty shaken up. But Blake is strong. I think she's going to be all right.
She's lucky to have you for a friend.
I want to help her. I really do. But sometimes, you know, it's hard when I remember the person she's hurting is my brother.
Yeah. I guess the trick is somehow to be there for both of them without getting caught in the middle, you know. I mean, I know it's a messy situation.
Yeah, well, speaking of a messy situation, I have to go change. I have an appointment with my lawyer. Harley is not making this very easy for me.
Hang in there.
All right.
Hi, Alan Michael. How you doing?
How you doing? Look, Ed told me about what happened in your apartment. I'm really sorry.
Thanks, but we're just lucky that nobody was hurt.
Now, how is Harley this morning?
I don't know.
Didn't you read the paper this morning?
No.
Well, somebody broke into her place and trashed it.
Is she all right?
Well, last we talked to Sam, and she said that Dylan was, you know, watching over and everything.
Yeah, I bet he is. Excuse me, all right?
Did I say something to upset him? Oh, honey, don't read the tabloids. Dylan Lewis is the whole reason that Harley and Alan Michael are getting divorced. Yeah, Nadine is really upset about it. She's also really upset about Frank going out with Dana. Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Chelsea. I've got good news. Found your ring.
Oh, yay.
Oh, Sam, thank God you're here.
What's going on?
You tell the cop that I'm not the person who attacked Harley.
Hey, he's not.
Miss?
Well, he does have the same height and build as the guy who
Come on,
attacked
Harley.
me. The guy was wearing a ski mask. I don't know.
Mr. Lewis is a friend of Miss Spaulding's. I assure you he did not attack her last night.
Is this true, miss?
Yeah, probably. Look, you know, a girl being alone, I can't be too careful.
Miss, if you can't ID them, then there's not much we can do for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for nothing. What was all that about?
She was just trying to get me back for leaving her alone last night.
Would you really have let Dylan be arrested? No! Then what is going on? Why did you leave Harley alone last night?
She's a big girl. I told you. She can take care of herself.
Well, since Harley can't depend on her friends anymore, I guess we'll just have to ask the police to help her.
Sam, I haven't seen a cop walk the beat around here in ages.
Well, then I'll start a petition around school demanding police presence in the area. I'm sure with all the trouble at the waterfront, everybody would be happy to sign it.
Well, I don't think so, but good luck.
Harley, do you know what your problem is? You don't give people enough credit. Of course, considering the circumstances, I can't say that I blame you. I'm gonna go start that petition.
Okay, enough of this. What the hell kind of game are you playing, Harley?
A cheese riddle. Mom, what do you get when you slice and melt American cheese over ordinary hot dogs? A happy lunch bunch. That's right, Mom. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
Watch new VO5 outhold the leading premium aerosol hairspray. Even under these conditions, Alberto VO5 holds better and beats the premium brand. Jenny's hair proves it. Try the 14-hour hold of new VO5 hairspray.
Got a cold? Gotta feel better fast. Then you've got to get Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. People who use it will tell you.
It works.
It's fast.
It works fast.
Alka-Seltzer Plus, the fizz works fast.
I suppose I could just dive right into that bowl of sugar and scoop up a big heaping spoonful and dump it all over my cereal, but do I need to do that? I mean, do I need those calories? And the taste of Equal is going to make me just as happy.
Equal tastes like real sugar because Equal is made with NutraSweet.
I can save a few calories here, a few calories there. Tonight, I can have ice cream. Maybe.
Equal. What a sweet choice.
Keep that shower fresh feeling with new, even wider Band Solid. Now Band glides on extra wide for even wider coverage. New Band Solid, now wider than ever. Ooh, keep that shower fresh feeling all day.
This was not a game. This was real as it gets.
Well, then you better get real and get used to being alone, because I'm out of here.
You can't go now. What if that guy comes back? I need somebody here with me.
Well, then get a dog.
Sam will be furious if you leave me alone again.
Well, I guess that's a chance I'll have to take.
You can't. After last night, you owe me.
Yeah, I owe you, Harley, but not the way you think. So you better get this door fixed and put a lock on it and carry a big, fat stick.
Fine, leave. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm leaving.
You'll be back. I know you'll
Don't
be back.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, Frank, thank you. Thank
you're
you
welcome.
so much. Where?
No.
Where did you find it?
Well, actually, I went back this morning, and in case I missed anything, and then there it was under the couch. So.
Oh.
Under the couch?
Yeah, I must have missed it before, so there it was.
I don't care where you found it, just as long as I have it. Oh, thank
Great.
you. You were
Oh,
such a doll.
you're
I'm
welcome.
so relieved.
My pleasure.
Oh, I gotta get that. Here.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. I'd like to ask you a question.
What do you think about postponing the wedding for a while until we find out about this fan? I mean...
Oh, Frank, I don't know. I mean, I understand your point, but I just don't know how Chelsea's going to feel about it.
WSPR. I'm speaking to you from the riverbank where the American Dye Company Springfield facility stands empty. What happened to the 360 skilled workers who once made their living at this facility until it closed down a year ago? Well, I can tell you about one. Howard Snow, his wife, and his son live here.
My beautiful wife.
It's nice to know he still loves the way you look. And if you wear dentures, you can count on Effordent to freshen up dentures and clean away stains so well. With Effordent, all he'll notice is you.
Out of every 10 people who tried Benylin cough syrup with its unique cough suppressant, 9 say they'll use it again. Is your cough syrup this effective? Try Benylin.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Conn's corn dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Conn's hot dogs and cornbread, heat and eat. It's a meal on a stick that can't be beat. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Get them at your store in the hot dog section. Conn's corn dogs are pure perfection. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs.
Making a deal with you. Marjorie and your grandchildren in exchange for Caleb's freedom.
The setup has been made.
The Lombards are knee-deep in organized crime.
It's not too late to back out. No, Marva, I don't want to back out.
But who's setting up whom?
Once Miss Snyder tells me everything I need to know, she will never get back to Oakdale.
The plan's in motion as the world turns.
This has been Guiding Light.
Over the years, they were the best of friends. But now,
Mom, this is Jim.
Jenny's